Alright guys, this is the review for the Kershaw Cryo, as you can probably see in the title. Before I start, I'm just going to say I've retried this video like 12 times because I like to get it right. But if I mess up this time, I'm just going to keep going through because I don't feel like restarting again. So, here we have the Kershaw Cryo. It's Kershaw production, of course. It's speed safe. It's designed by Rick Hinder. He's a custom knife designer, or knife maker, I should say. Don't remember where exactly he's based, but he makes knives that go upwards of $5,000, I believe, sometimes for the custom ones, and they look really nice. If you don't know who I'm talking about, he makes the XM13 or XM18s and XM21s maybe, or I'm mixing that up with the Sebenza. But he makes the XMs, and his logo is a horse, so if that brings that up either. But anyway, onto this. There are going to be 4 versions of this. This is the titanium colored version, but they also make a blackout version that's, I believe, chromium kind of chromy finish, like the hardware. They also have a bead blast version, and they're also making Cryo 2, which I believe is a 1/4 inch longer blade and a 1/4 inch longer handle. And I'll be right back. Sorry guys, I had to go help my little brother get all situated. He got home from school. So, anyway, where was I? Just talking about this. Alright. Well, the scrapes, they're from, actually, my little brother, he was using this, and he put it in his pocket and put this in the washing machine with his pants, and a coin was scraping this, and something scraped this other side. Alright. So, I think we're done with this, so we can move down to these holes. There's some on this side too. These are actually for the pocket clip, and I'll talk about that when I get there. So we have Torx bit pivot. Not really sure what size. I'm sorry about that. But after that we have a frame lock. That's a stainless steel frame lock, and it's pretty nice. You just, when you close it, close it, you just have to make sure you're not pushing down on it, so you don't like try to not open it while you're trying to close it. Okay, trying to keep it open while you're closing it. That's what I'm trying to say. So you got to make sure not to do that. That's the way it is with all frame locks, though. It's got a Hinder lock stop, which prevents the frame lock from going any farther past here, which is a nice touch, so you don't bend the lock out of shape, so it doesn't lock up properly anymore. And after that, we have the pocket clip. So this is a deep carry pocket clip. So when you flip it on this to have tip down carry, it's very deep. You almost have nothing sticking out of your pocket. But when you have it tip up, you have this small portion. So you have a little bit to grab onto, but it's not like not showing a ton like with the paramilitary too. Especially with, actually, I'm just going to use this instead. The Endura, that's a lot of space to, you can fit your entire thumb on there. So that's a lot of space of seeing. So this has very little space. As you can see, this deep carry, lanyard hole, flat. Oh, this can actually take 550, but when you get it, it has the burned off end. You have to actually stick the burned off end through, because if you stick the frayed end through, that will not want to go through. It'll just keep bunching up and, ooh, I almost got myself. That'll keep bunching up and not want to go incorrectly. Alright. I actually missed some stuff, I'm sorry. Jimping. People always like to talk about jimping. The jimping is good. It's actually pretty great. The jimping on the blade is quite sharp compared to the jimping. Like, this is not letting my finger go anywhere. It'll actually chew up your finger. But the jimping here is also good. It's not as good as on the blade, but it'll still keep it from having your fingers move. It also has the same jimping down here. What else do I need to talk about? I know there's something else. Oh yeah, these are really slick, so if you wanted to use this in a tactical role, which you probably wouldn't because it's so small anyway, that would be more of a EDC and utility role, so opening boxes and stuff like that. So it's rather small. Like, the entire blade is my index finger, but I wouldn't put this in a tactical role. But if you were, it actually feels pretty good in reverse grip, as you can see. My fist basically just goes right over it, and I know reverse grip is important to people. I know everybody likes the paramilitary too, but for reverse grip, I find it like, I don't really like the reverse grip because you have to go over this and then like that, so it feels weird. So either you can go farther back and then have your index finger bumping into this point here, and do that, or you can just stick your finger straight up, which also feels strange. So the Cryo is very nice with the flat portion, flat portion, like that. So, I think that this is the end of the review. If I left anything out, please comment, and I will try to get back to you as fast as I can. And all I have to say is have a good day, and you know, just have a good day. Bye.